Hi everyone, thank you for joining me on Hanging with Heather. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about plants. Yes, plants. Now, did you know that studies have shown plants improve productivity, improve your mood, and your air quality? Yes, it's true. So in today's episode, I'm going to show you how to propagate or clone a Monstera plant. There are two terms that you need to be familiar with. First, it's an aerial root. What is an aerial root? It's a root that is above ground. Makes sense? Aerial root. So it's above ground. Now this is an aerial root. The second term you need to know is a node. A node is an attachment of a leaf or twig on the stem of the plant. So here we have the stem, and this whole thing would be a node. There are only 5 things you need in order to propagate a Monstera plant. The first is a blade. The second thing is something called Promix. Promix stem root. Now, this is the cat's meow for starting plants. You can get this at Canadian Tire, Home Depot, any store like that. You'll need a tiny glass with water in it. You'll need a pot with soil. I'm using Promix. And of course, you'll need a plant. And I'm using the Monstera. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut below this node because it includes an aerial root, if you can see here. And I just happen to have another one right there. Okay, that's 2 aerial roots and 2 leaves. Actually, there's 3. So I'm going to make a slice right there, and immediately after slicing it, I'm going to dunk it into water. In this branch, I want you to see that there's a stem, the nodes, aerial root, and another aerial root. So I am going to make a cut right beneath here on the node, just like that. I'm going to make the cut right here, above this node here. Take my blade and just nicely, easily slice through. As soon as you're done cutting it, dunk it into your glass of water, okay, like this. You don't want air to get into the root. Now, leave it like this while you get out your rooting compound. Now on this clipping, I want you to see this is an aerial root. And another one is right here. Do you see? It's small. You want to bury those into the soil after you have put your cutting into the Promix rooting solution, like this. Take your cutting and dunk it in, like that, to the rooting compound, and you'll see like that. Now all you do is put that cutting into your soil, like this. Now, do you see this root, aerial root? We want to bury that. Now, it's good to just get it a little bit wet with your bowl of water. And I like to dunk the root into the stimulus rooting compound, and I put it into the ground just like this. And I bury it. So you want to bury that aerial root like this. Okay? Just like that. Just press down. Now, as you can see, there's another aerial root right there. And if you can, just put a little bit of water on the end. Put the stem root on it. And try and push that into the soil as well. Just like that. You want to press down so that the aerial roots are now in the ground. It's as simple as that, people. Seriously, a pot, a blade, ProMix root, stimulator, a glass of water, a pot of soil, and a plant. And there you have a new clipping of a Monstera plant. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much for joining me on Hanging with Heather. I hope you enjoyed today's episode on plant propagation and cloning. I hope you join me next time. Please click subscribe and push the button for notifications so that every time I put a new video on, you'll be the first to see it. Thanks again, and thanks for hanging with Heather.